Can someone please explain to me how to tip in America? Because I don't get it, right? For example, in England, where I'm from, tipping is seen as optional. And to an extent, right, it's seen as a convenience. Like if I'm eating out and my bill came to £48 or 31 pence, I'll just leave £50 on the table. Or more realistically, I'd pretend like I forgot my wallet at home and I'd hope my friend leaves £50 on the table. But again, the tipping's more of a convenience. Like, fuck the 169 change, do you know what I mean? I just want to get up from my table, get in my car and go home. I don't care about the 169, right? But in America, it seems like tipping is pretty much fucking mandatory. And not only is it mandatory, but you get judged if you don't. Like, people will actually think that you're cheap or an arsehole for not leaving a tip. Like, for example, did you just have a great date with a girl that you really like, but forgot to leave a tip? Well, congratulations, mate. She now thinks you're a dick. I don't get the problem. I ate at your restaurant and the bill came to $20, right? Therefore, you asked me for $20, and as per your exact request, I gave you $20. And I'm somehow an arsehole for that. How does that make me an arsehole? If I gave you a $20 gift card, then I'd understand why I'm an arsehole, right? But this is $20 cash. What the fuck are you mad for? You're basically mad because I didn't just give you more money for no reason. Because that's what tipping is. It's just giving people free money, isn't it? Like, why would people want to do that? How the fuck did the practice of giving people free money for no reason whatsoever become so popular? Like, what's wrong with us? And the thing that makes even less sense, right, is that in most parts of the world, we pretty much only do it at restaurants. What makes restaurants so special? Why don't we do it anywhere else? Like, for example, whenever I get my electricity bill or my phone bill, right, I pay exactly the amount stated on it. And what's more than that, right, I would not dream of paying those fuckers more, right? Not a penny more. So given that, why do people always pay extra when a restaurant gives us a bill? That doesn't make any sense. And also, right, it's the norm to tip at every single restaurant. Like, it's not just the small mom and pop's restaurants, right? I could go to one of Gordon Ramsay's rip-off restaurants in London where they're charging 30 fucking quid for an appetizer the size of your balls, and I would still be expected to leave a fucking tip to this millionaire restaurateur. How did this shit become the norm? But listen, I might be missing something, right? Let's hear him out, right? Let's give him a chance. So tell me, Gordon, you rich twat, why should people tip? Let's hear some of his reasons.
Who the fuck is this?
If we provide good service, you should leave a tip. No. Fuck off, mate. When you go to the grocery store to buy food, if the cashier's nice to you, you never leave her a fucking tip, do you? Exactly. So for some reason, the system's like this. Grocery store, no tip. But restaurant, tip.
Paging me at 5:46 in the morning.
But waiters and waitresses don't earn enough. It's not my fucking responsibility to pay their bastard salary, is it? That's their boss's. Complain to him that you don't get paid enough, for fuck's sake. Not me.
Crack of dawning, now I'm yawning.
But great. They work hard. They deserve a tip. Listen, I used to work as a teacher, right? Not only did I work hard, but I worked hard as fuck. And with all due respect, my job as a teacher was a lot more important than any job in the restaurant industry. But despite that, right, how come no one ever gave me a fucking tip? Huh?
No beef, no more, nigga.
And I used to work with some right little shits. By the way, I'm not making this up, right? And I'm not exaggerating. But back when I was teaching, right, one of the students that I used to teach literally had a reputation for masturbating in class. I swear to God, I went to help this kid once and his fucking flies wide open for anyone who wanted to see his 11-year-old cock and bollocks. Fantastic. I had to put up with wankers like that. Literally. And you think you deserve a tip for putting on a fake smile for me and carrying my curly fries from the kitchen to my table? Fuck off, love. If anyone deserves a tip out of the two of us, it's me.
See who's this paging me and why.
But here's the thing, right? Despite everything I've said in this video so far, I would recommend that overall, you should still probably leave a tip. What? But great. After saying all of that, why? Because, right, these people are the people who make your food. If you don't tip, you'll soon build a reputation as being that guy who doesn't tip. And do you know what'll happen after they see that guy who doesn't tip come into the restaurant again? Exactly. You'll get your food spat in. Or even worse. Because realistically, a tip isn't really a reward for good service. Tipping is more of a, please don't spit in my food the next time bribe. So if there's a restaurant that you like and that you want to go to regularly, you better fucking tip.
It's my nigga Pop from the barber shop.
And if there's a restaurant that you already go to regularly but don't tip enough at, sorry to tell you, mate, but odds are you've probably had more of the chef's saliva in your mouth than your fucking girlfriend's.
Man, niggas wanna stick me for my paper.
But it's not just in restaurants, right? In some places like America, tipping gets even fucking worse. For any newcomers to America, you might be asking yourselves, who are the people to tip, mate? As far as I know, it's your waiter or waitress, your taxi driver, and even your fucking pizza delivery man. What? My taxi driver and my pizza delivery man? That's so random. And I'll have to tip the valet guy as well. By the way, America, why is valeting even a thing? I'm not gonna give you a fucking tip for parking my car, mate. I can park my own car, thanks.
Call the coroner.
Seriously, fuck eating in America, man. If I want to eat food, I have to tip the person serving me. If I want to eat the food at home instead, I have to tip the fucker delivering it to me. If I want to eat out, I have to tip the bastard that drives me there. And if I drive there myself, I have to tip the retard who drives it 10 fucking yards and parks it for me. Jesus Christ, man. I think I'll just go hungry and starve instead.
Stick me for my cream and it ain't a dream thing.
But here's something that I don't understand at all. To leave a tip has now become somewhat of a standard, alright? But to not leave a tip is seen as some sort of powerful statement.
Gee, there's Luke not tipping on account of poor service. I'm out.
That's not a statement of any sort at all. Oh, this restaurant is the worst. My food took 2 hours to arrive. The waitress was rude. When I asked for a refill, the waiter pissed in my glass, and my son had an allergic reaction and is now dead because the peanut-free salad had peanuts in it. Right, that does it. No gift of free money for you. Ha ha! Revenge is sweet. How is that a statement? Do you know what I do when I get bad service from a restaurant? I don't just not leave a tip, right? I fucking dine, I fucking dash, and I fucking never go back there again. Fuck tipping.
I got the calico with the black talent.
But here's the craziest thing about tipping. As far as society is concerned, right? Even on special occasions like birthdays and anniversaries, I have to give my loved ones like my friends and my family gift cards instead of money because cash is not seen as an acceptable gift to give someone, right? But I'm expected to give random people like my waitress or my taxi driver, who I don't know at all, free cash for no reason whatsoever. That's fucking retarded, man. That is so fucking stupid. Who thought this stupid system up?
Touch my cheddar, feel my Beretta.
And also, right, even after having said some of these what might be considered logical arguments against the concept of tipping, it's such a standard nowadays that I bet plenty of you watching this video are just thinking, you're such a cheap fucking bastard, Grade. Well, in that case, fuck tipping and fuck you as well.